Hello and welcome, or welcome back to a new video. This Sunday, Spain won the World Championship, so I bring you along how my experience was, while also showing you around my regular life. I did a revamp of my balcony, went to a public pool, and just enjoyed my time. I had a nice surprise with some doves just visiting my balcony. And I decided, since the first time I did a balcony makeover, all the plants died because I was on holiday for too long. I want to try it again, so I went to a little garden center, picked out some flowers and also some vegetable plants, and started by first removing the old plants and then preparing the soil for the new plants with basically just lots and lots of water. And I cannot believe that I just paid 15 euros for all of these plants, which I think is a really good deal. Now I just have to keep them alive. But so far, on the point of this voiceover, I've been watering them every day, and I hope I can keep up with this good routine. And here's another close-up of the plants I got. Honestly, I must confess, for the flowers, I don't know which type they are. I just know that I think that they're beautiful and very bright. I have a lavender plant, 2 tomato plants, and also a pepper plant. It is true that Barcelona is still really hot, but I have to say, when there's a little breeze in the evening, it's just a perfect temperature. It's so calm, and I just really enjoy spending time there, and in this case, just reading a good book. I also finally decided to pick up my painting again and trying to improve the kayak a bit more. I don't know if I'm fully satisfied, but I think it is an improvement, and I will keep it for now like this. I will see, maybe in the future I will pick it up again, because I think that's the beauty of acrylic paints as well, that you can just continue painting it and painting over it until you're really happy. Originally this weekend I wanted to do my first bike tour, but unfortunately I don't know how, but I mixed up the dates for the reservations, so in the end it did not work out for this weekend, which is really unfortunate, but still I really enjoyed my time at the pool. This was also something that I had on my bucket list, so I think in the end it worked out well. And the next day I want to do a big birthday run, because next week is my birthday, so I want to run 26 kilometers, so maybe it's also a good thing that I did not do a big bike tour before the long run. So I'm just trying to take it positive and still use my time as best as possible, and I'm sure I still will do the bike tour one day, but just not on this weekend. I decided to go to the public pool in the Montjuic area, which I have to say just has a beautiful view of the whole city, and you can really see the Sagrada Familia quite well. And also the entry was only around 8 euros. And I did not want to go there to relax or to tan, but mainly just to enjoy some swimming rounds, as you can see with the imprint of the goggles. But still, of course, I had to bring some snacks. And I also had some breaks in between where I read my book and ate some more. And I also met up with a friend who brought two of her friends to enjoy a picnic at the beach, and we also walked a bit around the city, and I did not film too much, but I have to say sometimes it's just so nice. Even though you meet people for the first time, you already feel like you've known them for a lot longer. It is crazy to think that I was here just by pure coincidence while Spain won the World Championship, and I think it was a really great moment. But I also wanted to give some real insights that, I don't know, at least in Barcelona, not the whole city celebrated like you saw in Instagram. And I just wanted to give some insight how I experienced the World Cup. Starting with the semi-final, you could see more and more people with flags and with jerseys at the streets walking around. And then something to note, I don't know, maybe this is a typical German thing, but really much like our public viewing, and this is just not a thing in Barcelona. You watch them at home or at bars, but in the end, also, there are some streets, as you will see, that there's nothing going on. So it is not the complete city that is in full focus. And in the end, I did not want to stay at a bar, so I decided to watch the end at home. And of course, now there was celebration, as you will hear. But it was not near as crazy, people running on the streets. I did not see anything of that in where I live, which is also quite calm. And also, which I think is really interesting, the next day on Monday, you already did not see any flags, anything out anymore. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I see you in the next one.